Yo, welcome back to Once and Walk Podcast with Shy Boy Jimmy, Brenda, and Jaye. This your boy Shy Boy Jimmy.
Mac Daddy Brenda.
Yo, what's up? This is Jaye.
And we'll be discussing topics, interviewing new artists, and speaking up for the culture. If you're trying to vibe out, like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for this episode. Much love.
Check it out.
Man, how do you really move? Like, how are your emotions in certain situations? I gotta know.
And then before you know it, we was podcasting.
It's like, I don't know, like when I saw him, like it felt like it was the little boy in me crying.
Hey y'all, welcome back. I want to talk about what Tank was talking about. He did his updated list of the top R&B vocalists of all time. So I'm gonna start with the he going by range, control, agility. So for males, he put Stevie Wonder, Donny Hathaway, Luther, Stokely Williams, Joe Thomas, Tank, Usher, Chris Brown, Charlie Wilson. He added himself as crazy.
The nigga added himself is definitely saying what.
Wayano, Morris, Casey, Haley, and Mario. And for females, he put Aretha, Shaka Khan, Celine Dion, Mariah Carey, Whitney, Brandy, Jasmine Sullivan, Beyonce, Fantasia, Leah Hathaway, Faith Evans, and Kiki Wyatt.
Layla Hathaway?
Yeah, Layla. And then he made he updated it, and then in his comments, his caption, he put updated list. And stop saying R. Kelly is a better rapper than Usher. He is not. He is not, and it's a lot, and that's a lot coming from me because Kells is my favorite artist, but it's not about favorites. And so I want to talk about that. People thinking that R. Kelly is a fucking better singer than Usher, because I agree with him.
Okay. Being from Chicago, of course, I know all the R. Kelly songs. Like, I love R.
We
Kelly.
can't say hits. We got to say singer.
No, he got like hella hits. But like when it comes down to singer, I believe that Usher,
vocally, yeah.
Vocally, Usher is better than R. Kelly to me.
You disagree,
But then
James?
I feel like the fact that like the catalog, R. Kelly catalog is way better than
But
Usher
we're not talking about catalogs. We talk about vocals.
Yeah, vocals.
Like,
I think Usher.
His list was was all on vocally.
Okay.
It wasn't on catalog.
But I think like when it comes down to it, like if you want to compare their vocals, you could just listen to the same girl about both of them and just listen to see. But like R. Kelly ain't no goofy. Like I said, like they both basically put they all into this music and they put their shit out there. But I feel like when it comes down to it, like
yeah,
if they
you
just
get
sing
them both comments. You're saying who's better.
But yeah, you have
okay,
to
sorry, who better?
Take the catalog out of it.
Who's the better singer?
You trying to
Usher?
still go back catalog, and we going basic on vocals.
Who's the better singer, Usher?
Usher. R. Kelly is one of those like R. Kelly is like a church singer, like
no, R. Kelly can sing.
He can sing, but he like a talking singer. Like he not like a hold a note singer.
He do hold notes though.
This nigga sung a whole damn movie. What we doing?
What movie?
Trapped in the
Closet. That shit had 29 parts. He sung every part.
He like a rap singer.
He can sing, but I think Nelly.
Said,
I think Usher just got the better vocals.
But trying to say "Trapped in the Closet" is what's holding R. Kelly is crazy.
No, I didn't say it's holding him. I just said we're talking about singing. Like,
but no, you going based off his song.
No, I'm going based off how he sung the
Pull
song.
up fucking "Trapped in the Closet."
No, we gonna be here for hours.
Vocally?
No.
Trapped in the Closet.
R. Kelly, he can sing.
But that shit just made you say, yeah, this shit sound better than Usher.
No,
that didn't make me say that. I just brought that up.
If you want to compare, like I said, just listen to.
First of all, let's get down to the meat and potatoes. But like fucking Tank just trying to be relevant. Because what the fuck do you even say that for?
That's his art. Because no,
why did you say that?
I think it's because like him and Bobby Valentino said that they're trying to come up with their own R&B award show. So because his main thing was just saying that like they lump a lot of R&B artists in one category and they should be in different categories. Because like it's like you trying to lump like
What you mean? What the hell lump them in? Just straight R&B artists?
It's different type of like R&B. Because you know how like rappers have like drill rappers, like they not all just like one type of fucking rapper.
But that has nothing to do with awards though. That's just
so I guess because R&B is his passion, like he just saying like he
I mean,
feel
technically,
like,
don't you have different subcategories of R&B? Technically, right?
But not in like major R&B shows. He's trying to just be a main like
so
R&B
he trying to say, you know how like the BET Awards has hip hop and R&B and like pop music awards. Yeah, so he want to say like pop R&B.
Because he's saying like people like
hip rap.
He's saying like people like Chris Brown shouldn't be in a category with like a Luther. That makes sense.
Yeah, so it's different categories of R&B. That's what
yeah.
you're trying to say.
Okay, I mean, I guess.
You just a Tank hater.
No, I get
I
what you're
actually am.
saying.
Fuck Tank.
No, I get what you're
That
saying.
nigga just be saying whatever to be relevant.
He got a podcast. They can
What
say that.
the-
They say that about us. Y'all take
But
these
this is
niggas
what
mics. They
we
know
are
what they
literally
can
just
say.
podcasters.
Take
You're
this
on-
nigga mic.
Yeah.
We're literally just podcasters.
He a podcaster.
He's a singer first.
No, but now he's a podcaster. So
Well,
like that's
He's a
his
singing
opinion.
podcaster.
He don't even sing no more. Tank is retired from singing. He's a
He
fucking
ain't no retired.
Well, he not, but like more so, he's more podcast now. So like for us to be on a podcast saying "fuck Tank podcast" is crazy.
I didn't say fuck his podcast.
Oh,
I
Cause
just
that's
said
his opinion.
I just said the nigga say shit to be relevant.
Us too. We on the podcast trying to stay
I
relevant.
think-
That's our
Wait,
point.
get
You're
back, take it
already
back.
relevant. You're a singer.
Take it back. Take it back.
Nigga, sing.
Take it back. I feel like when it comes down to it, like he's in the music industry, so he's entitled to say what he feel about certain music aspects of different things.
That's fine,
So
but
then
that
I
was
feel
just
like
random
when it
though.
come down to it, when it, like the list was pretty decent because like Celine Dion was kind of like a sneak. I think she has the voice. She's like they say she wasn't a part of the Holy Trinity of the vocals or whatever. But then I was like, if you go put
Do you think she R&B
no, she's not R&B.
at all?
She's like pop or like she's like.
I mean, I guess it was it R&B?
no,
think
he said
It was
vocalist.
R&B.
He
Well,
just said
singer-
vocalist.
It was just singers and genres, so I
Okay.
guess it wasn't just R&B.
So yeah, but I feel like why he ain't picking up white male? Like, why he ain't picking out white male? on
Because
there?
that's his goddamn list.
But it's like whatever. Yeah, but like, everybody entitled to their own list. You can all
who
make
is,
your
who
own
is
list.
Stokely Williams? Is he
Stokely
black?
is a black guy from he from a group.
Maybe he
Man,
don't think it's a good white singer.
Tank is just trying to be relevant.
Stokely,
Cause why'd you come at R. Kelly? That was just random. Like,
I think people was in the comments saying it, so he was just saying like he don't think R.
so
Kelly.
because he
is-
didn't add R. Kelly, but you just put him and Usher against each other now.
He didn't put them against each other.
You just said Usher's a better singer than R. Kelly for no reason.
He said about Kelly's his favorite.
Now people finna look. We're doing it now. We're comparing R. Kelly to Usher now.
yeah, but that's the thing. I feel like when it come down to it, even like the versus thing, they're trying to say like Chris Brown and Usher do a versus or something. I just feel like
Chris
Usher.
Brown sweeping.
I think Chris Brown vocals better than Usher vocals, yeah. But then I just feel like when it comes down to catalog,
He's still sweeping.
you think Usher,
Chris Brown?
Chris Brown catalog better than Usher?
Yes, at this point, yes,
No way.
yes. I love Usher. I think he's one of the best R&B singers ever. But
I think
yes.
Chris Brown is more of our time, so we know more of like on the top of our noggin, we can name more Chris Brown. But then like when you start playing Usher, that's when shit like off some very real life shit, like we can name some Usher songs, but like it's some Usher songs that like we don't really remember off the top of our head till they play it, and you like, damn, you get what I'm saying? But
So-
because we grew up with Chris Brown, all of his songs are always on the top of our head.
it's not because we just grew up to him. For me, I'm looking at it from this aspect. One, Chris Brown has been singing since he was 16.
How long Usher been singing?
So
Same
she's
thing,
like
but look,
15.
I'm saying Chris Brown's also still doing it, and he's been carrying R&B.
What Usher doing?
Still doing it.
Okay.
No, that's what I just said. Chris Brown has been carrying R&B the last 10 years.
What
It wasn't that many R&B acts in the 2010s, was
was
it?
Usher
that's
not
not
carrying
true.
it in his time?
No,
Usher
he was
still
up there.
doing
He was
fucking-
singing.
Usher is still selling
Hold on,
out
wait.
fucking arenas.
Wait.
At his
No,
own
I'm not
age.
saying that he's not. I'm saying like he didn't have no real competition. No, I'm saying Chris Brown didn't have no real competition in the 2010s, and he carried R&B. Like
But
literally,
Usher had real competition, and he still
He didn't carry R&B. He was one of the
he
best,
made an
if not
impact
the
of
best.
it. So like we
Of course
can't,
he did. It's
we
Usher.
can't say that about Chris Brown if he didn't have no competition.
Because he was the best
Chris Brown
one.
did have competition. It
Who
was
else-
like
who else
Bobby
was singing?
Valentino was around.
Shut
like
up.
that.
Shut
No,
up. You said Bobby Valentino.
Jaheim was around.
Jaheim like
Bobby
Usher.
Valentino.
Take his
Jaheim-
mic. This nigga said Bobby Valentino
No,
was
for
Chris
real.
Brown's competition.
Who else was there?
Nobody.
Sammy, Mario.
No,
Yeah.
no.
They all was around.
They weren't Chris Brown's
So they
competition.
were good. I feel like Chris Brown just
Mario
had,
was Usher's
but
competition.
Chris Brown
How
had
old is
more
Mario?
longevity.
I don't know, like
Mario
40-something.
started as a kid too. Sammy started as a kid too. But like,
Probably
like,
40
for real, like
something.
I think Mario up there with Usher.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
Usher's competition.
I don't know, but no, I don't know. But
Think about it. Usher came
Mario
out in a
40.
time.
Oh no,
Yeah.
this time about Super Mario. Super Mario 44. God damn.
Think about it. In the 2010s when streaming became a thing.
Oh, Mario only 38.
And-
yeah, so that's around Chris Brown age.
No, but he was out with Usher. Ain't that much older than them niggas, bro.
Usher's 50 something.
Usher
He's
46.
50 something.
Oh,
Oh, I was
Usher
gonna say
46. Yeah,
they
they
ain't
not-
that much
yeah.
older. Shit.
But Chris, it is more so because Chris Brown is 34.
Usher peer is Beyonce. Beyonce and Usher are peers. So when you think about
Mario
it like
was
that,
putting out music. when Usher
Mario
put out
Usher
music.
because Mario is 38 and Chris Brown is 34. They're in the same.
yeah. So Mario,
But
and
Chris Brown was really putting out music in the
Omarion,
2010s.
B2K.
Mario wasn't.
Marion and B2K was
What
out.
song did Mario put out in the 2010s that was popular?
Lawyer.
That wasn't. That was
He's fighting
2010s.
for his life.
That was
over
like 2010, if anything.
That was the 2010s.
That
What
was-
you mean?
Yeah, with him
What
and Gucci. That was
song
like
is that?
2010.
Loving you, loving you, loving you.
His last big hit, and that was like 09, really. If
I'm
we're
not,
being
okay,
honest.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
not-
I'm gonna tell you. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It ain't no competition because all them niggas is on the Millennial Tour. Meanwhile, Chris Brown got hit.
Stadium tour.
Look, you a millennial tour, you know.
Oh my
You know.
god. Nah.
Omarion,
Don't talk
Sean
about
Well, I'm not
Kingston.
gonna say that because
Wait,
Bow Wow
no,
is on the
don't talk
Millennial
about
Tour,
y'all.
and Bow Wow is Bow Wow. Bow Wow is a
I
fucking
heard you been
legend.
snapping too
No,
on
at
the
the end
millennial
of the
tour.
day, they on tour. I'm not on no tour.
I'm not mad at them. I'm
So
just
I-
saying,
I'm
we
just,
talking
I'm
about
just saying in
we
we
comparison.
comparing
in
like who
comparison.
carried their era. I said Chris Brown
Anybody
has
that's
single.
on that Millennial Tour, you kind of know
Who-
it. They fell off after
All
a
right,
certain
all right, how about
time.
this?
Oh my god.
Before 2019, what R&B acts came out that been around and they had success besides don't say Jacquees because he's always been hit or miss.
Jack Chris don't count. He ain't even in the category with fucking Chris
Okay.
Brown.
All I've seen is stop making music randomly. Trey Songz, he just fell off the face of the earth.
He on the Millennial
else?
Tour down. and the crazy part about it is Chris Brown, Trey Songz is supposed to be up there with Chris Brown, but he started having all those fucking sexual allegations. Chris Brown,
Them ain't allegations.
Trey Songz is definitely supposed to be up there with them.
I just feel like when it comes down to it, if you're a good person, like it's
Good
gonna,
things
you're
happen
gonna
to you.
prevail. You know what I'm saying? If you're a good person,
Man,
like,
fuck
certain
that.
shit,
You make good
yeah.
music. It's a question.
You don't make good music, but then a lot of people don't make good music. That's the thing.
That's
Like
what
a
I
lot of
was
people be trying to be
saying.
mad at people because they're not supporting them. Make some good shit. Like I ain't trying to beat my own horn, but like I think I make good music, and I feel like when it comes down to it, like my new project coming out, it's like I think that's gonna be
Okay,
decent.
promo
But,
your shit.
yeah, and Gravity coming out soon. Stay on the
Just
lookout
keep
for
the-
that.
Don't be on no Trey Songz.
No, but yeah, it's like
allegations,
you can't be no bad person behind the scenes. You can't be out here trying to touch on fuck on girls and try to do stuff, drugging them and all that crazy stuff. No, so that's another reason why I feel like a lot of people don't be thinking about like the art that comes with it. Cause like if you a fucked up person, they don't give a fuck about your
I
art.
mean, Trey Songz just kind of fell off too, though.
But then he was all the shit that came out too.
It really started with that Keke Palmer shit.
No, I know.
Like
I'm saying
Keke
he-
Palmer came out and she was just like, I told this nigga not to put me in, and like she told her story, and that's when he fell off. And then all of those other allegations came off. And like for me, it just be like, damn, like that shit really do come to a control thing. Cause nigga, you Chris Brown. You Trey Songz. Like people be throwing panties on the stage and like you gotta take some pussy, and that's crazy.
Yeah, you can get. If I don't get it, like
Like
you
I
can't
would have
get-
gave you.
Hold on,
no,
wait. What together? Hold on.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like you can date anybody you want to date. You can be
It's
with
a power
whoever you want to
thing.
be, but you want to still be out here raping, taking. But
Yeah,
let's
it's
get back
a
to
power
Why do we
let's
just get to talk
let's take it
about
back
that?
to
We
something.
ain't talking about R&B.
Let's get
What
back to
the
something.
fuck?
I did love Trey Songz. I do feel like he should have been up there with Chris Brown, but like he really blocked his own blessing. But I feel like a lot of people like.
But
their
I'm
own
saying,
blessing.
But
okay,
do you
besides
think-
Trey, okay, I should know about Trey Songz because now you left. But besides Trey Songz, no other nigga in the 2010s has came out and been successful like Chris Brown for 10 years.
Can you pull up R&B singers who came out 2010 and still relevant? Let's see if that pulls up.
Who? I want
probably
to see off the top of my head.
Jeremiah came out, but he always been hit or
The
miss.
Jeremiah.
Weeknd, The
Yeah.
Weeknd,
He's not really R&B.
Drake, Neo. Oh, I forgot about Miguel.
I'll give Frank
Oh,
Ocean.
Miguel. I give Miguel his flowers.
But
I
no,
love
wait,
Miguel.
Miguel and Frank Ocean were out before 2010s.
Yeah, Miguel was out for a minute,
But
but he
there,
wasn't
but
Miguel.
Is Frank
I'll
Ocean
give
still
Frank.
making
I'll give
music?
Frank Ocean.
He
yeah.
on a hiatus, I guess.
Okay.
But I'll give Frank Ocean.
Can you go down a little bit more? Damn, they
Yeah.
put John Legend up there.
That's crazy. John Legend.
Who is Jay Park?
I don't know who that is. He look like an actor.
Robin Thicke.
Why do-
Look,
okay,
you see
they-
the
Nah, they
Future?
tweaking.
God
Future
damn.
is
Yeah,
not
I don't know.
R&B.
Okay, this shit is rigged.
All right.
Oh,
So,
Khaled,
yeah.
Khaled.
but
up
he was like
there.
more so like 2019 and up, or 20. I know he's been out
Yeah,
before
they
that.
put
but
Diana Ross up there. They just okay. Google, you done failed. us.
ain't nobody in
Put
the
Chat
2010s,
GBT.
bro.
God damn.
Nah. Miguel, shout out to my boy Miguel.
Look,
Yeah,
all right,
Miguel
so-
did make some hits. Okay, I
Miguel,
forgot about it.
okay, I'll say Miguel, but again, he was out first before then.
But
That's
like
what
when
I
it comes down
come
to it, peers like Khaled, not even Chris Brown peer. Khaled is probably like
That's a fact.
Khaled is probably like Giveon. His probably his
Nah,
peer.
hell no.
But I feel like
Giveon?
because like it's generations.
Okay,
it's like it
well,
comes
I
out
think
different
Frank
generations.
Ocean and Miguel kind of.
Okay.
Frank Ocean and Miguel are
Yeah.
peers, yeah. But then you have to think about like when they the highlight, spotlight, like when they got to
Yeah.
mainstream, like when did they come out? Because like Brenda and Monica are peers. You know what I'm saying? How
Yeah.
they come like that, and then like Usher, like they, I think Beyonce and Brandy and Monica M, Usher, like they all was in the same generation. So like Destiny's Child came
When
out
I
the
think
same
of peers,
time.
I think like who can they go on the verses with?
No, that's not a peer. Like peer is
Like,
like
when
the
y'all
generation.
both
Or like
I
popping
get
at the
that,
same
but like I
time,
feel
like,
like yeah, like
no R&B
I feel
actually
like
did that
R&B
shit.
peers is like who up there with you?
Nobody in the 2010s was doing what Chris Brown was doing.
Damn, I know Chris Brown
Right.
looking at that little millennial to like, please look.
no, because some of them are his
Look at that
peers.
shit. Bow Wow his peer.
Yeah, some of them are his peers. They are like
Bow Wow not his peer, but Bow Wow his peer.
They are peers.
Bow Wow been out since the 90s.
But I'm saying like in a
So technically,
Oh,
Bow Wow
okay.
not his
I get
peer.
what you're saying,
yeah,
yeah.
but like it's his peer at the
You
same
talking
time.
about age range? I'm like,
it's
we ain't
age.
talking about that.
It's both. It's like age range and the time that
I
you
don't think
came
we
out
should. I don't
popping.
think we
Okay,
should do
it's like a
age range
mix.
It's
if
a-
we talk about music because like Bow Wow really been out since the 90s. So Bow
Yeah.
Wow is not.
So he's
none
not a
of their
peer. Yeah,
peers.
he's not none of their peers. He actually
Yeah, 'cause
that's
when he was-
Like Bow Wow, like
popping-
slick, like Snoop
A
Dogg
legend,
peer.
yeah.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, he on tour with his peers. Shit.
But I feel,
No, but
I
get
feel
what
like
you're saying, yeah.
I feel like, but Bow Wow is a legend though. Like
He is a
like,
legend.
Like
People sleep on
B2K,
him.
B2K, Pretty Ricky, like they not legends. Like Bow Wow.
Bow Wow is a fucking
legend.
legend. Yeah.
And like people be playing with him because he got a little corny when he got older. But I'm like, y'all can't take from like we literally want that little fucking little stuffed dog and want to like we
Bro,
want to be.
Lil
yeah.
Bow Wow. I
We
just
just
don't
don't
know.
know.
The way
Yeah.
it moves so fast
So
across the floor.
People play on him. I'm like
How
Bow
you just
Bow
snap
Wow.
your fingers?
Cause that's the beat. I said little Bow Wow. You just don't.
This nigga snapped his
I
fingers.
said you run through my mind like, damn, I should have went to the
But
goddamn
look,
concert.
But you
They-
just talking shit about
They got
him.
Ray J at the concert. That's how you knew the Millennial Tour was a fucking joke when they put Ray J. Now I
Hey,
do.
shout out
I
to
do,
Brandy's
and-
brothers.
But I'm not gonna lie, I love Ray J melody and all of that shit. I love Ray J, but I'm like,
If
He
I
needs to drink
had
some tea.
one
He needs
wish-
to drink some tea.
he
Yeah.
sounds just like one thing we can say about Ray J. He sounds just like that goddamn song.
They said he couldn't sing in real life.
Duh, he can't sing on the song.
I
They
just
said he was singing at the concert.
But he can't sing on the song. We always
he
knew.
needs some tea.
I feel like
He
Ray
needs to-
J was so.
me.
Ray J is one of the people that is so rich that he just started doing shit. Because like when people did the backstory on Ray J was the first to do a lot of fucking shit, and Ray J is just to that point where like he just started doing shit. Like he just rich and bored. Like he like I want to be a fucking singer.
Nah, when it come down to it, cause like if your sister Moesha and your sister the fucking
His sister
first
is
black princess.
Brandy.
No, I'm saying like she was Moesha. She was the first black princess. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stuff like I mean. It's the first Black Cinderella, but it's a lot of stuff like you got to live up to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he probably just felt like he wanted to do some shit too.
And I don't even
I'm
think
happy
I
he
don't
did
even
it.
think that. I feel like when it comes like when it comes to a family like that, like your family probably push it and shit like
Yeah.
that. Cause it's just like if you become like a rapper or something like that or a singer, like it's just like I feel like they just like, well, let's see if we could just make this like a generational shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, Ray J not singing or not, he got some hits on that goddamn album. Like
Yeah.
we used to play the shit about that album.
Yeah, he got some hits. But I was gonna come down to it like R&B. It's like a lot of people don't be sleep. They be sleep on like the low cuts or the deep
Yeah.
cuts. Cause like if it's not a hit, then they just assume that you're not popping or whatever. But then it's like, it's a lot of people that got some good ass songs and they sing R&B. And it's like, cause I feel like Jasmine Sullivan just now getting Grammys. Like that's just crazy. Cause like she has hits like on for days, like for years.
Even like the Coco Jones and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
when you really listen to their music, like they make soulful music, but like if it's not like a radio banger, like yeah, I get that.
Like
I mean, you can't
Kiana
say either
Lede.
shit. Chris Brown just got a Grammy for the first time.
Yeah.
But
last year.
that was just
backlash.
because
Yeah.
like Chris Brown, everybody know like because they compare Chris Brown to fucking Michael Jackson, so they know his capability. They just don't want him to live in
I
it.
ain't gonna lie. When I found that shit, I'm like, this nigga just now getting a Grammy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
what
because
fuck?
the backlash of everything.
The nigga been rapping for like, singing for like 17 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to hate him real
He's
bad.
trying to play on his top, but it's okay. But I feel like
No,
when it
it's
come
not
down to-
okay.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
was Chris
because,
Brown on his
everything
list,
happens
though?
for a reason.
Did he put
I
Chris
think he
Brown on
did
his
put Chris
list?
Brown on the
Yeah.
list.
He put Chris Brown on
Who
there.
y'all think is sing better than Chris Brown?
As in who? Like what type of
Other
generation?
than Usher, like
on
like,
the list or
all
anybody?
together.
Anybody.
I don't know, Chris.
Man,
Usher
Luther
sing better
Vandross.
than-
Chris Brown ain't on his list.
Luther Vandross can.
Luther
put-
Vandross a good singer.
Gerald Levert would put Chris Brown the same. Luther Vandross.
Oh, Chris Brown is on his list. Yeah.
Luther Vandross.
I
Gerald
think I
Levert.
think Tank sing better than Chris Brown.
Nah.
Tank has a different range.
Yeah, he has a different range, but Chris Brown can fuck Tank up.
I
But
think
I ain't trying to put
I
nobody
think
against
Tank
each
can
other.
sing
But like,
better.
I'm picking Chris Brown.
Nah.
I
over
think
Tank.
I think
yeah.
Tank got it.
Tank can sing.
I just don't like Tank.
No,
Yeah,
Tank
you
can
and
sing.
Tank
That
are
but
was weird.
Chris
G.
Brown. Nah, Chris Brown got it.
You just say shit to be relevant, which I
That's
get.
it.
You gotta stay relevant somehow.
Yeah, I
Hell,
think-
Neo's a better singer than Tank.
Neo, no.
I love
Tank.
Neo
I'm picking
too.
Tank over Neo.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
I'm picking Tank over Chris Brown.
I'm picking Chris Brown over Tank. Tank over Neo. Who
Man,
else?
fuck
I
it.
got?
R. Kelly of all of them niggas, man. Fuck you talking about.
The king of R&B, right?
Step in the name
I'm
of
picking
love.
Jacquees over R. Kelly.
Jacquees.
I'm just
Alright.
kidding. I'm just
This
kidding.
is One-to-One Podcast, y'all.
I'm just
Like,
kidding.
share, subscribe, follow, man. Peace out, man. We leaving on that note. God damn.
If you vibe with us, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We here every week dropping knowledge, interviewing new artists, and speaking up for the culture.
Catch us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts to never miss an episode. And make sure to keep the conversation going. Leave your thoughts in the comments or hit us up on social media at WTW Jimmy and Jaye.
Yeah, man. Stay blessed, stay 100, and you're going to catch us next time on One-to-One Podcast.